Yes, guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the George Benson football channel for 6 things that we learned from Chelsea 2, Liverpool 1. This is an absolutely massive win for Chelsea to win the game at the very end like that in the 96th minute with Estevao Willian. This has got to be up there as one of the top moments that we have seen, not only this season, but in recent years. Can you remember a goal that meant so much like that after a couple of chances where Gittins had a shot that was saved, Estevao had a shot that was saved? Chelsea today, make no mistake about it, we were the better team from minute number 1 all the way through to the very end. We have seen iconic moments, iconic goals today from our players. This was absolutely unbelievable. And listen, international breaks, all right, they go one of 2 ways, or they go 3 ways. They go, we've just won, we've beaten the champions, we've inflicted Liverpool's 3rd straight defeat in a row, and you're like, right, this is a Chelsea performance that even with no Cole Palmer, let me remind you, we have got no Cole Palmer and we are beating the champions, but don't worry, our Brazilian star boy, Estevao, has turned up and he has scored an absolutely banging goal. Oh, boys, I am absolutely buzzing. And the other ways that an international break can go, you draw a game like this where Chelsea were dominant, Chelsea were the better team. And you're like, we should have won. We could have done this, we could have done that. You lose it and you're like, where are we? We're below Manchester United in the Premier League table. But tonight, we have gone above Manchester United again. We're not going to celebrate that too much. But honestly, we had a red card again. Enzo Maresca got sent off because he's ran down the touchline to celebrate with the subs, with the players, and he's got himself sent off. That is an iconic Chelsea win. That is the biggest win since we won the World Cup. I tell you what, I can't believe it. That is honestly just mind-blowing. I cannot believe we've actually won this game. From minute number 1, Chelsea were up for this. When I looked at the lineup and I saw the positions of certain players at the very start, I'm looking at Reece James and Malo Gusto and Josh Achampong on the pitch. I'm like, finally, we've gone from having no right backs on the field in the right positions to all of a sudden we got all 3 of them out there. Who's playing where? You got Malo Gusto playing as like a second forward, almost playing as a number 10. What on earth was that? But it worked. Chelsea were all over Liverpool. Arne Slot today has come to Stamford Bridge and he was not expecting it. And that is why, as much as I will sit here, and I've sat here in this very chair, in this very pub, and I've said, Enzo Maresca, your substitutions are up for questioning. Today, the starting 11 was bold. The starting 11, tactically, was something we've not seen yet. Something we've not seen before. And again, Malo Gusto is that Swiss Army knife player. The man that can come in different positions and do different things. He was absolutely excellent. And listen, Chelsea today showed Liverpool what it means to be a team fighting. Showed Liverpool what Stamford Bridge is all about. People question our atmosphere. What I could hear through the flipping speaker was a Chelsea that were backing their team. Why? Why was Stamford Bridge backing Chelsea today? Because we went for it. Because we attacked. Because we had faith. We had belief that we could be better than the opposition. We didn't try and soak up pressure. We didn't even invite pressure. What Chelsea did tonight was go for it. We created the better chances. Liverpool's goal is a moment of brilliance, individual class from Alexander Isak. It's a lovely touch. And then Cody Gakpo is ghosting in at the back post. Chelsea asleep at the beginning of the second half. Gakpo puts it in the roof of the net. But the response to that was massive. Badiashile, who had probably the best game he's had in a Chelsea shirt, goes off injured. Where's the centre-backs? Where's the Chelsea defence? Well, guess what? Today, every single player showed up man-to-man and gave absolutely everything. We were immense. We were monstrous out there on the pitch. And listen, I'm going to go on holiday tomorrow. I'm going to go and have a few days sat on the beach, and I'm going to try and tan this skinhead. I got the Alfie Gilchrist cut back, boys. Honestly, everything about this has just got me absolutely gassed. And after the Brighton result last week, we looked at Benfica. We wondered, can we beat Mourinho? Can we get the better of an old manager? Someone who's going to come and want to prove a point, shove us under the bus. We did it. And then tonight, We've inflicted Liverpool's 3rd straight defeat in a row, and we had chances to win. We could have scored more. Badiashile made some brilliant saves in the Liverpool goal at the very end. Chelsea were absolutely brilliant, and I've got to go into the 6 things we learned boxes. Box number 1, Moises Caicedo. If you've not got his name on the tip of your tongue when you have the conversation about who is the best defensive midfielder in the world, then you probably had more pints than I've had before I made this video. Because Moises Caicedo is, without question, the best DM in world football. This goal that he scores tonight was absolutely sensational. The finish, the power behind that shot, the ferocity to bury that in the top corner is gargantuan. It is a moment that Chelsea fans will remember this season. This could define our season. These 2 goals, Estevao's first Premier League goal in the 96th minute at home to Liverpool to win. Honestly, we have to start it with Caicedo, because everything about his performance today, when you've got literally no centre-backs, all right? You've got nobody there in the middle. He protected everybody. He didn't allow it to get to Badiashile, didn't allow it to get to Achampong. When it did, both Josh and Benoit were fantastic at the back. But Caicedo, my word, honestly, like, I'm getting worked up here. I'm getting seriously worked up for all the right reasons. Box number 2, Badiashile. I remember he scored a goal against Bournemouth, right? You remember when everyone started singing about Todd Bowley, he went to France in a Lamborghini, bought us back a centre-back, Benoit Badiashile. That's the best performance we've seen from him. Forget scoring, centre-backs aren't there to score. Centre-backs are there to put in monstrous performances, to be brick walls in the back line. Honestly, tonight he was magnificent. He goes off injured, unfortunate. Obviously, we're going to have to deal with the repercussions of this game, whether it's Enzo Maresca's red card at the very end or Badiashile going off and Josh Achampong looking like he was struggling too. Chelsea got no centre-halves, but boys, these are the games where you've just got to look at it and be like, we have won. If you are not yet subscribed to GBFC, what the bloody hell are you doing? And if you want to get any of the Chelsea kits this season, GBFC10 is your discount code. There's also a link in the description. But let's move now into box number 3. Romeo Lavia, when he came on, we're talking about a Liverpool team that have got Ryan Gravenberch in midfield, one of the most in-form midfielders in the world right now. He's been fantastic for Liverpool, but Lavia comes in and he just calmed everything down. And I feel like what we've been missing in recent matches when it comes to substitutions, I want to see a substitution that comes on and swings the game in Chelsea's favour. And I feel as though as soon as Liverpool made it 1-1, it could have been so easy, based on what we've seen in recent matches, for us to make a change and actually invite the pressure. That's what we've been seeing time after time. Chelsea are in, and then all of a sudden, we're inviting everything upon ourselves, right? And I think what we did today was we actually brought subs on that could see the game out in the right way, whilst also bringing players on that could change the game. Estevao comes on, right? There was a moment, if you see it on stream, if you read my lips, I'm not even going to deny it, I was going nuts, but I wanted to keep it internal, right? Didn't want to go out of my way to say it. I'm like, surely, if he's bringing on Gittins and Guiu, it has to be Estevao too, right? And it was, but Lavia, that substitution, this guy, Cole Palmer would put him in his 5-a-side team. You got, everybody says the most underrated player is Romeo Lavia. When he plays, Chelsea are a different breed. And Maresca, credit to him for bringing him on, because as soon as Lavia comes on, the game turns. Chelsea don't look like conceding. Absolutely fantastic. Box number 4, Malo Gusto. I said a lot of bad things in recent weeks about Gusto. Ever since the Club World Cup, I've been asking questions, right? Because I didn't see the same Gusto. But I bring it back. Swiss Army knife. Enzo Maresca really trusts Malo Gusto. And as much as every single time it doesn't pay off, today, tonight, this afternoon, wherever you're watching in the world, the Malo Gusto decision absolutely paid off. He was brilliant. And he's not a flipping number 10. He's not a right-sided forward. Malo Gusto's a right-back, a young right-back who's being asked to do a lot of things. And tonight, he absolutely delivered in every stretch of the imagination. Box number 5, Estevao Willian. I absolutely love this guy. Man, Estevao is the real flipping deal. Start him every single week. Play him every single game. To score a winner against Liverpool in the 96th minute, don't tell me you're watching this video as a Chelsea fan and you are just not like, I can't wait for the end of this international break. I can't wait to see us go to Forest in the early kickoff on the 18th of October. I cannot wait. And there are certain footballers and certain moments and certain times that get you that excited. This kid has got me excited from the moment I saw him score a goal against us for Palmeiras in the Club World Cup. Now he's a Blue. Now he's a Chelsea player. And I've been excited every time I see him on the pitch. When I see him at West Ham, I'm like, oh, you deserve a goal. When I see him getting assists, I'm like, yes, this is the guy. When I see Palmer taken out of the team, I'm like, this is the guy. He can make something happen. And there is nothing like scoring a winner against Liverpool. To score your first Premier League goal, this kid is it. He is it. He's everything. He's brilliant. I love him. I adore him. Estevao Willian, what a man, what a player. What a goal, what a moment. Chelsea have beaten Liverpool. Box number 6, Enzo Maresca. Very bold today. Very bold. And listen, red card, no red card. Get sent off because you're celebrating wins. Get sent off because it means something. Get sent off because you cannot contain your excitement, your happiness, your adulation, your adoration for your team. All of his decisions tonight were brilliant. Everything about it, superb. I am absolutely gassed beyond belief. Come in, boys, quickly. Honestly, what a win. Big Mario, shout out to you.
I have to say, I always believed. There were people in the group saying, oh, we'll be lucky to get a draw. I sent the famous Believe GIF or GIF, whatever you want to call it. And there it was. Stevie Boy comes in, takes all 3 points. Well deserved, I have to say. We silenced them. They're on a bit of a downward trajectory now. So, you know, watch this space. 6th, we're now in UEFA Cup place now, aren't we?
No, we don't talk about that. We're going to win the league, mate. We're going to win the league.
We're going to win the Champions League.
We're coming for it. Everything.
But right now, we're in UEFA Cup space.
Thank you, Mario, for making all this happen, by the way, I must say. Eunice, come on, give me a line.
I want to win the UEFA Cup. That's what I want to say.
Anyway, we've won it all.
Eunice talks UEFA Cup. CB, come on, give me a line. Come on.
It's Fabio.
Give me the light like Sean Paul. Let's keep it Frank, no Lampard. The title child is back on. We're back. Our season's been saved. Big up Steve-O.
Boys, I need to let Eunice get on and film his review. He's very kind. He lets me do this because we've got all the graphics and all.
And quick one before we go. Do you know what today was? Today was 3. Do you know what 3 means? 3. What's 3? 3 means Liverpool lose 3 in a row.
If you're not subscribed to Shootout, that's the only person in the world that called 3 defeats in a row, right? And it's on Shootout. Link in the description, boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen. I'm out. We're back. We're going to win the lot, and I'll flipping see you later.